Today, April 15th, 2024, 8:30 a.m. Starting out a little warmer at 66 degrees, which is good. So today I plan to do a couple things. I want to do some spraying. I bought some of that thing for the spray for the carpenter bees that buzzes around here in hot weather and eats my wood up, and I'm going to spray that in certain places to test it. Okay, and then I'm going to try to mow some grass too, now that I got gas. All right, let's go. Oh boy, it's only 8:30 a.m. and the sun feels like summer. That sun is warm. Yeah, I'm not all the way out, and I have to stand in the shade of my carport here to block the sun from my eyes because I can hardly see. Anyway, pretty warm right now. It's going to get warmer today, but that's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for warmer weather, and I got some grass to cut here. Yeah, so I'm going to cut the front yard first, and then I'll cut some of this down here too. Not all of it, just want to get a little bit cut, especially the areas that I walk most. Yeah, that's what I'm going to cut first. Okay, let's get this day started. Boy, I really can't see. I should have wore a hat. I can't mow yet. Grass is still wet, but I can spray for those carpenter bees though. I'll see if that stuff I bought works on them. That's what the video showed. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm going to try it. Can't hurt. Okay. All right. Let's go get dressed to do some spraying. Yeah. Well, this is what I'm using to hopefully either prevent or kill the carpenter bees from eating my wood. I'm using it here on my carport above the tractor and truck first, because that's where I see them swarm. I see the bees flying around this area when I come outside. So I'm going to go out to the barn and spray a little bit there too as a test. But anyway, I'm just going to test it. It's called permethrin, and I got the strongest amount. There was another one at Tractor Supply that was 10%, but I got the one that said 13.3. And the instructions say to mix about 1 ounce, which is up there, 1 ounce to a gallon, more or less. It's about what they suggest for what I'm using it for, because I'm just spraying the wood. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go out to the barn and spray a little bit out there just as a test. Yeah, just to see if I can reduce or kill the carpenter bees from eating the wood in the barn and around here. Okay, let's try that. Well, I just sprayed it, but I still see the bees flying around. Whether they're being affected or not, I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and see. I'll give it about a week. It says it's supposed to last for at least a month. Yeah, around 4 weeks. But I can still see the bees. They're chasing each other. Must be the males. Yeah, I can still see them buzzing around. There was plenty over there too. Yeah, but this is the only area that I sprayed here outside. I didn't spray nothing inside. Just anything out here, because that's where I see them the most recently, or when it starts to warm up. Yeah, just up here. Yeah, I still see them flying around, but I'll just wait and see what happens. Yeah. I don't actually see them drilling a hole, but sometimes I'll do. Out in the barn, they did a real good. They did a. I wouldn't call it a good job, but they. That's the word. That's the word I don't want to use for good for these guys. They did a job. Yeah, they did a job on the wood in the barn. Yeah, they drilled a lot of holes in there. So I'm gonna go test those areas. I'm gonna spray a couple areas to see if they come back and make new ones this year. All right, I'll check. I can hear them bees buzzing. There's a lot more bees out here. They're everywhere. Yeah. They don't usually fly too high up though. I don't see any holes high up. Yeah. They usually stay around this level right here. Yeah. About as high as that board there. That's about as high as they go. I haven't seen them up any higher. But I can see them over there. They're flying up there, but I've never seen any holes drilled that high up. But they stay low down to the ground. Well, there's one up there. I see one up there that they made a hole near the outside of the barn, near that post. So like I said, I'm going to spray the area that I think they're most active in and see if that'll slow them down this year. Yeah, they're buzzing everywhere. They've never stung me, so I ain't worried about that. They buzz me all the time though. They're always buzzing me. But anyway, I'm gonna go in here and I'm hooking. Yeah, you can see the damage they do down there on that board. See all the holes? See those things? I showed this before. See those things there? That's from years before. They'll drill a hole underneath, up from underneath there on that board, and then as they come in and out, they're dropping there whatever they're carrying, and then you can start to see holes that are being created just from the activity inside the wood. Yeah. But like I said, I'm going to spray some of this. I've never seen any holes up high though. I've never seen them up there. It's always hit from this level down. So I'm gonna stick with that as my spray. And look at this board here. Look at that. So many holes. Okay. Let me spray a little bit here. See if I can. I'll spray some of the bees too if I can. Here's some more. Yeah, they got some up there, but that's all right here on the end. Nothing there. Nothing farther back on that top board. But this second board they did, and this one here, they go all the way through. Yeah, and that one too on the, I call it the rub board, where the cattle rub it. And the manger, they got holes all through that manger, and on that back wall too, and all the walls. At least the first two boards, sometimes the third board, but I've never seen any on the top boards up there. Yeah, it's only the first three boards. One on the back wall, one, and then two, three. Yeah, now you can see over here real good. Yeah. Let me get up here. You can see all the bees flying around. You can see all their the marks they make when they go in and out of the hole from underneath. They drop stuff as they go in and out through there. Same across on that back wall. Yeah, and this wall too. And here. Look at these leaves, look. But I've never seen any. I haven't seen any. It means they're not doing it. I just haven't seen any up high. They stay down low, so that's good. I think that's good. At least my roof won't collapse then. Okay, and I've never seen them eat anything off these boards here, off the support. It's only the horizontal boards that are being affected. Okay, let me start spraying here. Well, I sprayed a bunch. Yeah, some of it dried up already. But I'll wait and see. I'll come back some other time and see if they go away or if they just stop making a nest in the wood. Okay, let me check another place I sprayed. Well, I sprayed it in here on this manger because that's where they all, I first started noticing them a long time ago. And here too on the bottom. Yeah, the spray's starting to dry up, but I sprayed that wall there. Yeah, I sprayed. They're still buzzing around, but hopefully if they can't find a place to make a nest, and I'm hoping this stuff will kill them. I sprayed a few, so I don't know if they killed them or not. But yeah, I sprayed all the way around inside the barn, at least the first 3 boards from the bottom. Yeah, the ones on top I couldn't reach anyway, unless I made it a stream. I was using a mist, like a mist or spray, not so much a stream. Anyway, I got it sprayed pretty good. I'll have to just come back some other time and see if they're still buzzing. I'll know right away if they're out here. Okay, that's all for now. Catch you later. I think it's time to go cut some grass now. The dew's off. And I think it's past noon too. It's 83 degrees. It's just afternoon. And probably around 12:30 or 1 o'clock, maybe even. Anyway, it's hot. I'm sweating already. And I'm ready to cut some grass. Let's get the lawnmower started. Well, here's my lawnmower. I started once this spring already, sometime in March I think I started, just to see if it would run. So it's okay. So all I gotta do is take it up to the front of the house, or the west side of the house, check, put some gas in and check the oil, and I'm ready to go. Okay, let's get this started. Well, I'm ready to, I got my setup. The rug that I use, the old rug that I use to cover the seat up during winter time or when I'm not using it, I put it down here on my foot pad because it's too slippery if I don't. Yeah, I don't want to slip off of that when I get off, on and off. That rug helps. And it also helps hold up my my cooler of water, although my water is not cooled because I stopped drinking ice water a while ago. Because I read somewhere that it's not good for my body. So I'm going to try that for a while. Filipinos do that too. They don't like to, or they should say the older Filipinos, they don't believe in ice water. They want everything room temperature or hot. Okay. All right. Let's get this going. All right. Let's go start it and I'll take it up to the top. I don't want to admit it, but my arms and my brain forgot how to steer it, or at least they weren't coordinated. It took me a while to back it out of there, but I got it. It's coming back to me now. It's all about muscle memory. I had to think about it, and I said, okay, wait a minute. Let's not make any sudden movements here. Okay, but I got it out. Okay, and it was running, so let's go. I said I'm going to run it up, put some gas in, and check the oil. Make sure everything's good. All right. And one of these days I'm going to have to try to sharpen the blades too, because I haven't sharpened it since I bought it. Which was, I can't remember how many years ago that was. I'd have to look back in my records. Anyway, it's still running, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Alright, let's go up to the top, get some gas and oil. Well, I put gas in on that side, and I checked the oil, it was good. And I had to pump up tire up. It was about half low. That one was okay, so I left it. And the front ones are okay, because those are small tires anyway. So I'm ready to roll. Or should I say I'm ready to cut grass. Well, I'm ready to cut. I'm going to start this little area first there, and cuts on that side. Maybe I'll even cut back behind there too. But right now I'm just going to cut this little area here and see how it cuts. Once I get done with this front yard, I wouldn't say the yard, but around the driveway here, I might head down to the big pasture and cut along the outside of the fence by the road. Just a couple passes, just to see how it cuts there too. Okay, let's go. Look at that. Look at that, a wild asparagus. It's the green type. I forgot I had some here. I was going to burn this brush pile. I don't want to kill this asparagus. I might want to dig it up and transplant it. Alright. I don't see any of the others here. I remember those is here though. So I might end up moving this brush pile down a bit. Down a bit or up a bit. I never get a chance to cut the rest of these stumps out. I'm gonna end up spraying this whole side here with weed killer just to keep it clean. Okay, anyway, yeah, I forgot about this asparagus. I'm gonna try to save it. Try to. All the road people might cut it down though, but we'll see. Okay. I'll have to think about it. Alright, back to mowing grass. I got a view from this side too. Since I'm here cutting, I might as well cut. Since I don't have cattle heading here to eat this, I'm gonna mow at least this side here. I'll mow the other side over there on the other side of that gate some other time. But right now I'm gonna mow this inside by the house. Yeah. All right. Let's start cutting. I hear them carpenter bees buzzing around me. It hasn't killed them yet or chased them away yet. The spray I put on. That what is it? Paramethrin, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to cut this front part first. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Well, it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I finished cutting in the driveway, or around the driveway, front of the driveway, whatever you call it. And now I'm cutting this little side patch here before I head down to the big pasture and cut along the road, along the fence I mean. Okay, let's cut this now. I got this one done. Yeah, I'm going to spray along the side of that ditch that I cleaned out, cleaned off this last fall and this past winter. And anyway, I'm just going to keep cutting this every once in a while when the grass gets too tall. Okay, just to keep it looking nice. Alright, let's go check the other one out that I cut earlier. This part's cut. At least that's something. That lawnmower's working pretty good. Sometimes when I shut it off, I can't get it started again. But I do a couple things and then it starts. So yeah, I got that cleaned up too there. And on the other side, I just videoed that. Yeah, it's all clean here now. I'm gonna have to spray along that ditch hill there, and also I gotta spray between those and spray those moors because I'll keep that cleaned up with the sprayer. Yeah, okay, with weed killer. Okay, and I'll cut that front. I want to go down to the big pasture and cut along the outside of the fence first. Clean that up so the cattle aren't tempted to reach under. Okay, let's go head down there now. Yeah, This is all cleaned up. Looks a little better. Looks like somebody lives here now. Anyway, I'll mow that other yard there later. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. Okay, let's head down to the pasture. Well, today is April 15th, 2024, and it's after 1 p.m. That's all I know. Today I'm just going to cut along here. So I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to come back, and that's it. Go down and come back on this side, close to this fence. I'm not going to be cutting a whole ditch like I did last year. As long as I keep it away from the fence, keep it cut away from the fence, I think the cattle will be okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't want them reaching underneath. And if it gets too tall on this side, on the inside, I'll mow that sometime too. But looks like the grass is starting to grow faster than they can eat it. So I'll have to wait and see. There's the cattle. And I'm not sure, but I think that dead tree, that big dead tree there, I think the limbs on the right side there looks like they're making leaves. So that half of that tree is alive. The limbs on this side, on the left side, I think they're dead. I don't see no green on them. So little baby calf's right in front of that brush pile there, them logs. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now, cutting this stuff here on the outside of the fence, because I don't want them trying to reach underneath to eat it, and I don't want the grass to get so tall that it falls on the fence either. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. Well, I made the first pass, and I decided not to cut it on the way back because it's going to throw it back into the pasture, and then they'll want to crowd the fence trying to eat it underneath the fence. So I'm going to make the second cut the same way I made the first cut, so the grass will blow into the ditch or blow away from the fence. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, and I made a few recordings on the way down there, but I didn't say nothing because with the lawnmower running, I wouldn't be able to hear myself anyway. Anyway, I'll probably do the same thing here. I'll make a few short recordings on the way down, on the way to the other end. And then I'll probably shut it off on the other end and record. Okay, let's get the second one cut. But that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to make 2 cuts, 2 paths with the lawnmower. That should keep and I'll just do that all summer. Whatever grows in the ditch, and then the road people will have to clean that up. But I'm not going to cut that much this year. It's not necessary, and a waste of gasoline. Okay, and there's the cattle. Great, they're not all here. I don't know. The rest of them are probably on top. Anyway, they got grass to eat now, so I'm not worried about them. And I got a good fence this year, so I didn't worry about them getting out either. But I still check them just to make sure. Okay. Yeah, make sure they have enough to eat and that they stay inside the pasture where they belong. All right, let's cut another round. another another whatever. It's not a round. Anyway, whatever. All right, let's cut another one. I made my 2 cuts. That's all I'm going to do. Last year there was a, I don't know if it was here. I think there was some here. There were some elderberries here, but the road people came and cut them all down. Oh no, I don't know if they cut them down, but they had a backhoe in here to work on this bridge back here, back that way, and to do some rock work or something. And I guess he drove in here to turn around or do something, and he ran over all my elderberries. Of course, I had already harvested the fruit, but still, they destroyed all the stalks. So hopefully they'll grow back, and I can mow around them, just where they're growing, not all the way down, just where they're growing, and then I can salvage some more elderberries from here. But if they don't grow back, well, that's life. Anyway, I got these cut, and I'm going back to the house. I was going to cut the roadway up to the bridge, but it's not really that big yet, so I'll cut that later. And the cows don't crowd the fence there either. There's all the cattle. They're doing good. Let's see how many I count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's still one missing. I don't know who though. Okay, wait a minute. I think I know who. They're probably in the water, or they're hiding behind a tree. I'll take a better look when I get down to the other end. All right, I'm gonna head back down there. Well, I'm done. I cut 2 paths, or you could say 1 round, even though I cut both swaths. Yeah, swath. What do you call that? Swath. I cut both swaths. Yeah, swath. Both swaths going the same direction. That going away, going down that way. That way the grass is blown into the ditch, away from the fence. Well, I found the other cow. She's over there. I think she was laying by that brush pot. Those logs over there. And I don't see her with any calf, so I don't think she had a calf. So I'm expecting her to maybe have a calf in May or June. Yeah, something like that. We'll see. I know she's pregnant, and so is that heifer there. The heifer is more of an unknown, because I know she had her calf last June 28th in 2023, so I can expect when she might have been bred. So I'm going to end it here. I think I'm done for today. Maybe I'll cut some more grass tomorrow. Nice day. It's probably in the 80s. It's 83 when I started this work outside. And I went ahead and mowed here to the gate. I mowed that for the gate. I'll get the other part from the gate to the creek, or to the bridge some other time. Yeah, I'm not in no hurry to get that. I keep driving on that anyway. It's not very big. This one here, I just want to make sure they don't crowd that fence. I'm trying to reach underneath. Okay. Okay, that's all for today, I think. I'll just be watching those carpenter bees. See if they go away. See if they go away or die, one or the other. All right. I'll get you all later. I think the bull's up there with the hiding cows. Yeah, I don't see the bull anywhere, or the Highlanders. I'm sure they're up on top. That's where the Highlanders like to hang out. Yeah, they don't like to hang out with these guys. All right. Or these girls, I mean. These girls. Okay, that's all for today. Catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, I cut the sides of the road up in front of my driveway. I didn't record that though. I'll get it later. And I'm going to mow this a little bit through here, just so it's easier to work in case I decide to haul manure. I can get everything in. And I have to walk there anyway. I have to walk there to check stuff. Okay, let me cut some of this before I park the lawnmower. Well, I parked four-wheeler. I had it parked way up here for some reason. I don't know why before. So I parked it back there where it belongs. Okay, I'm done mowing for a while, or what should I say, at least for today. I got some wood bees here. I didn't spray this though. I'm going to wait and see if it works in the other places I sprayed before I spray here. Okay, I can see where I mowed. I'll get some more video of what I already mowed today. That's how tall this grass was right here. As tall as that. But I can't get in there and mow that. Too much stuff in there. And then, I mowed the area here where they drive. That's the main thing I mowed, where I drive. Up that driveway and out that way. Actually, I mowed pretty much more than I planned. I just planned to mow this little bit here, like near the garden. But I went ahead and started, once I went down the hill, I said, I just swing all the way around and do it all. I can't get that up there, at least not today. If I do that, I have to go straight up and then straight down. I can't go sideways like I did there. That's about as high as I can go, be sideways. I didn't feel safe. Okay. Anyway, I got something mowed today. Here. I mowed all this where I drive, and over here where I walk to the garden, around the garden, and around the trees if I need to do something on the trees. Okay, that's all for down here. Let me go up to the top and do a little more recording up there on the west side on the road. Wow, I think it reached 87 today. Yeah, it's above 86, so it's around 87. That's hot for April. Yesterday was 82 and today's 88, so I picked a good day to mow grass. Okay, let's go up to the road and see what I mowed there. I mowed the side of the ditch too. Side of the road, I mean. Side of the roads. Just in front of my property. That's what everybody else does. Anyway, that's makes it look nicer. I still gotta, at least I got the weed killer out and spray that up there and spray that along here. Yeah, I can't mow that, so I gotta spray whatever I can spray. Yeah. Okay. Let me go get the other side. A little closer view. Oh, look at that can. That can was over there, I remember it. And the lawnmower blew it all the way over here. Oh, well, I guess I'll throw it back where I found it. I'll throw it back over there in the taller grass. Let somebody else worry about it. Not my can. Well, and this is the other side, going down to my pasture down that way where the gate is. That's my property line down there where that white pole is, or somewhere around there. Alright, that's all. Like I said, I'll have to start spraying the side of that hill and the top where I can't get the lawnmower in. I'll spray. Yeah, same thing here, but I'm going to wait till these weeds get a little bit bigger before I do that. Make sure I kill more of them. Yeah, from down there and all the way up here and down that way, just to keep the weeds in control. Okay, that's all. Look at that. Look at mockingbird up there. I start talking and he quit. There he goes.
Yeah. Yeah, he mocks all the other birds, I guess. He sings all the other bird songs, but I don't know if he got a song of his own. Anyway, he's usually around here somewhere. Yeah, I like his song. I like his singing. But oh my, look at that nice cloud too. Look at that nice cloud. Oh, we can use some more rain now. Okay. Oh, sure don't want to overheat. Trees are getting leaves on them. Yeah, there's an oak there and walnut there. Some oak back that way. That's a maple. That green one is a maple. That's another oak. Here's an oak. Yeah, all those there I think are oaks along that way. Yeah, those are all oak trees. They're all getting their leaves. Along there too. They're all turning green again. Summer's approaching. Warm days like this really bring the leaves out. Yeah. Okay. Done enough for one day. Let's go cool off in the house. My house is actually cooler than outside now. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's because it's half below ground. Alright. Let's go. Yeah. There's a dark cloud. I don't think there's any rain in it though. This is I'll make this my ending video. I'm tired. You wouldn't think riding a lawnmower would tire me out. There's a would be buzzing my head here. That spray I sprayed didn't chase them away yet. Wait and see. Anyway, what was the thing? Yeah, I wouldn't think that just riding a lawnmower would be tiring, but it's hard on my knees because I got to like brace myself as I hit the bump. I have to keep myself backed up into the seat. I keep wanting to slide forward. So anyway, I'm done with that for today. I'll see what I can do tomorrow. Maybe I'll mow some more tomorrow. All right, I'll catch you on the next one then. All right, bye for now, and catch you on the next one. Well, it's been a few weeks since I had a new groundhog hole. There's one on the inside too. So, and that's right there by the manger. And they also dug out the hole on the inside too. So there's a hole on the inside, there's a hole on the outside, and there's also one underneath the manger farther in. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try my new approach. Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens. Okay, let me get that set up first. I covered up the other two holes, one on the other side and one inside the barn, so the only way in or out is through here. So I'm gonna try to use a live trap, see if I can catch them that way. I got it baited with some dog food, although he may not like dog food, but if he wants to get out, he'll have to either go through that cage or dig underneath it. We'll see. I'll just wait and see. He might redig the hole inside too. It's under the manger, so it's hard to cover it back up. Okay. And there's a wagon in the way too. Alright, I'll just wait and see what happens. I'll check it tomorrow. Well, one of these days I can start hauling out at least this pile. Yeah, those two piles are a little bit wetter. I'll work on this one first. Yeah. I think there's a leak up in that gutter somewhere. I'm sure that gutter's after 2000, over 30 years, 34 years. I'm sure it's plugged up with leaves. Probably soil now. Anyway, yeah, I need to get this pot out first, and maybe then I can instead of baling hay in here if I need to later on, because I don't want to put more hay in that area there. Next time I put hay in here, I'll put it over here. Well, like I said, I'll wait and see if I catch that. What was that? I heard a noise. Well, it looks like somebody was trying to dig here. And I noticed there was a hole in there, right inside the barn there. I forgot to cover that one up. I'll go back in and do that. That's why I got set up now. A cage, live cage. Look at those bees. They're even flying around out here. Look at that. Okay, let me go. Cover it, hold up inside the barn. Oh, would you look at that? This walnut's been broken off for years. But look at that, since there's no cattle here to eat it. The walnut's sprouting out again. It's got a sprout on this side. That's cool. Okay. Let's go. It's sprouting out on the other side, both sides now. Yeah. With cattle were here, they'd be eating it. Yeah, I got low battery, gotta get going. Oh, it's already 3 p.m. on April 15th, 2024. And I'm done working on that groundhog hose. Again, this time I'm gonna try to catch it. See if I can. They were away for quite a while, but somebody came back. I'd say they were gone for what, 2 weeks, maybe 3, maybe a month. I don't know. I forgot. I lost track of when they were last here. Anyway, they're back, and I gotta get rid of them somehow. I haven't tried poisons yet. I tried deterrents, things that smell bad, like ammonia and bleach. I even tried vinegar and what's that called? Baking soda. Mix it together to make some fumes. I don't know what the fumes are, but it's pretty strong. It looks like my neighbor planted. I'm not sure, but I think my neighbor planted their field. I see. Is that, or they just fertilized? Yeah, maybe they fertilized. It looks like they disced it up, maybe, and fertilized. It's hard to tell. I didn't get a good look at it from here. I didn't look at it when I was on the road. Anyway, I'll probably be cutting this next in the front yard. Front yard up there, and this part here. Next time I cut grass. Okay. Oh, it's probably close to 90 now. It was 87 when I started cutting grass. We'll see. I'm gonna see what it is now. Well, apple trees blooming good this year. It bloomed last year and only had a few apples on it. I think they all fell off. Yeah. As I cut this, I'm done for today. I did extra work on the groundhog hole, which I didn't plan on. I thought I was done with those. Okay. Okay, it's call it a day. 3 p.m. I think it's 86 degrees now. I went down a degree. Trying to cool off. It's after 3 p.m. now, so. All right. But the grass is growing good. All right. I'll have to start working on this garden now. I need to get that soil out of the barn, the old manure, and fill these boxes up like I did these here. Yeah. It won't be long, I'll be planting in there too. Okay, let's call it a day. And catch you on the next one. Bye.